Welcome to Coding with T, and I'm your host, Tiffany. In this video, we will be covering ways to format our output because sometimes it's important to be able to control the format of our output. For example, suppose we wanted to divide 5.15 into 3. To do this, we type system.out.println. Inside the parentheses, we type a meaningful string, so I'm going to use the quotes. Inside the quotes, I'm going to type the quotient of 5.15 divided by 3 is, outside of the quotes, I'm going to use the plus sign. And then I'm going to open up parentheses and type 5.15 divided by 3. And I'm going to make sure the first set of parentheses are closed with a semicolon. Let's run our program. And voila, it works. Our output is 1.71666666666668. In contrast, let's suppose we don't want to display so many decimal places. In this case, we would use the Printf method. To explain more, the Printf method gives us the ability to control how our output is displayed. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to system.out.printf. Inside the parentheses, I'm going to type a string. The quotient of %, dot 3f divided by %, d is %, dot 2f dot, and I'm going to move outside of that string. I'm going to use a comma and type 5.15, a comma, the number 3. Then I'm going to type 5.15 divided by 3. Outside of those parentheses, I'm going to make sure I have it closed with a semicolon. Let's run our program. And voila, it works. Our output is the quotient of 5.150 divided by 3 is 1.72. I know you may have noticed that the Printf method requires one or multiple arguments. For example, we passed 4 arguments to the Printf method. The first argument was our string. The quotient of %, dot 3f divided by %, d is %, dot 2f dot. Are you wondering what are these %, dot 3f's and %, d and %, dot 2f dot? To be clear, it's important to know that these are format specifiers and they serve as placeholders. And if we look closer at our code, we'll see that the format specifiers are replaced by the arguments that follows. For example, %, dot 3f is replaced by the first argument, which is the 5.15. The second argument, %, d, is replaced by the number 3. And the %, dot 2f dot is replaced by the results of 5.15 divided by 3. In addition, I wanted to point out that format specifiers begins with a % and it ends with a converter. A converter is a letter such as F or even D. To explain more, the converter specifies how the argument should be formatted. Furthermore, you can add additional information between the % and the converter. For example, in our code, we use the %, dot 3f as our first argument. The f is the converter. The f tells the compiler it should be replaced by a floating point number. FYI, numbers with decimal places are either stored in a float or double data type. Therefore, trying to replace it with a non-floating number will result in an error message. Also, .3 is a flag. It tells the compiler to display the number with 3 decimal places. Notice the number 5.15 is displayed as 5.150 in the output. Check it out. I'm going to cut this video here, but I hope it was helpful. And if it helped you out, hit the like button, share the video with your coding friends, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment on which part helped you out. Most importantly, make sure your notifications are turned on. Don't miss out on part 2 where I discuss formatting using more format specifiers. So stay tuned and thanks for watching. And I'm going to catch you guys on the next video. Bye.